Hello my friends, foreigners and native English speakers and everyone else who may be watching this video now. This is me, Robbie from EnglishHarmony.com, and of course you're welcome to check out my blog, which is all about improving your spoken English fluency. I'm not dealing with writing, reading, grammar, doing tests and sitting exams, because I'm all about fluency, oral fluency, everyday fluency, conversational fluency. Anyway, let's get back to today's topic, which is the nature of mistakes. As you know, mistakes is the biggest fear that we all foreigners have. Some of us don't care really too much, but most of us are kind of apprehensive when it comes to making mistakes, because we want to sound correct and make as little mistakes as possible. But it's not always possible, because sometimes you may make an odd mistake here and there, and on other days you'll be making an awful lot of mistakes. But I wanted to tell you that by saying mistake, I'm actually referring to a mistake that you're aware of, that you're conscious of. Say, for instance, you said something and then a split second later you just realize that, oh, I said it wrong, right? That's an honest mistake, and this is the typical mistake I'm preaching not to be too worried about, you know what I mean? Just let it go. You'll make a mental note of that mistake and just let it go, Next time around, you'll probably remember, in retrospect, you'll remember that past event, the last time you made a mistake, so you'll probably get it right this time, But if you keep being too hung up on not making mistakes as you speak, you may actually hamper your fluency, You'll slow down your speech, your mind will kind of freeze, because every word that you pronounce is a potential mistake, because every word can be pronounced mistakenly, or the word ending might be conjugated the wrong way, or you may actually blend two words together and make those spooners and mistakes, So basically what I'm saying is, it's fine to make those type of mistakes and not to be worried about them, because sooner or later you'll reduce the number of mistakes that will happen naturally. But what I'm not suggesting at all, I'm not saying that you have to kind of neglect grammar completely and speak incorrectly without even being aware of those mistakes, right? And I've been receiving a lot of comments on my blog and YouTube saying that, no, Robbie, you're wrong. You can't tell others to be okay with making a lot of mistakes, because that's not the way English learning and improvement has to happen. You've got to be a strong proponent of speaking correctly, and every time it happens, I become defensive and argue from my point of view, but we don't really actually define what is that mistake we're actually discussing and fighting over, So this is it, my friends. Those mistakes I'm referring to are honest mistakes you're actually aware of, right after you made them, or generally speaking, you would know that that's a mistake. It's just that you're in the middle of a live conversation, you speak fast, you improvise, you're lost in the conversation, so you may naturally make a mistake and probably not be even aware of it, But the very nature of that particular mistake is completely understandable to you. That's what I mean by an honest mistake, and that's what I mean by saying, every time I say a word mistake, that's what I actually mean. I don't say, listen guys, don't give a damn about grammar, just speak as you can. At some point in time you'll get there, that's grand. No, I'm not saying that. You've got to make sure you know the proper way of using this or that particular word, or how words actually are conjugated properly, how they stick together, and all that kind of thing should be pretty straightforward for those who read my blog and watch my videos, because this is all for intermediate and advanced English learners, students, improvers. I don't actually like the term learners because I believe that learning stops the moment you can actually speak, You learn while you're still acquiring the basics of the language. The moment you can speak, you actually become a student, but it's too academic. I don't like these academic terms. Anything that associates with the academic side of the English improvement process. So anyway, I briefed that off topic a little bit. So basically mistakes within the context of my YouTube channel, my videos, my blog posts, everything that I'm talking about are the ones you actually know that they're mistakes, And that's what I mean by saying it's okay to make them, because you already know that they're mistakes. And if you just make a mistake for some reason or another, you don't have to be freaking out about that mistake. Just let it go. That is fine. The very fact that you made a mistake is fine because it's natural to make mistakes. But what I'm not condoning is being completely ignorant and keep speaking incorrectly for years and years on end, and probably hearing how that particular sentence or phrase or whatever is actually pronounced by natives and not taking any notice of it, That's ignorance. That's what I'm not condoning. So hopefully we got it straight this time and we won't be fighting over the whole mistake thing again with anyone here on YouTube or my blog, right? Okay, thanks for staying with me. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you'll subscribe to my channel and like this video and leave some comments below. Okay, thanks and talk to you soon. Bye.